Solidarity, my friend. I've been a professional panicker since I was about 6 years old. One time I was really sick and I had to go to the ER. I kept rehearsing in my head what I had to tell them. Not because I was staging anything, but because when I get nervous I choke on my words, so I gotta prepare myself. My plan was to let them know that I needed to be tested for strep and the flu. I go into a room, the nurse comes in and says, "So what can we do for you today?" I panicked and fumbled. I said, "I'd like to be tested for stew, please." One time I was in the grocery store and I went through this phase where I was in a constant state of dissociation in any grocery store. My main goal when I would enter a store would be fill your cart, get the fuck out. With this mentality, I'm picking out some fresh grapes and putting them in the bag. There was a woman across from me and she was doing the same. She was an older, very proper woman, and I guess when she saw my appearance it startled her. So she just looked at me like, and I looked at her like, and we both just stood there staring at each other like, I'll tell you one thing, me and that lady probably have very little in common, but we both panic over nothing, and we both like fresh produce. One time when I was a little kid, I was in the woods with one of my friends. They wanted me to climb a tree. I was scared shitless, but peer pressure is a bitch. So I climbed it, but when I got all the way to the top, I started panicking. And apparently as a child, panicking gave me gas. I'm up there and I start crying, but it gets worse. I start falling off. I'm slipping off the branch. And as I'm farting. I was simultaneously screaming and ripping ass at the same time. Finally, I fell to safety on the ground. Thank God the tree was only like 2 feet high. One day I was looking into my bedroom window at night. I could see the interior of my home behind me, like the walls, the decorations, everything. And I thought, wow, it looks so pretty. And then all of a sudden, I saw someone run behind me. So I panicked. Someone was in my fucking house. I was frantic. I swiftly ran away, but then I thought, I can't. I have a son in here, okay? I can't. I have to investigate. I was literally shaking, and I went back to look in the same window, and I saw a man looking at me kind of concerned, and that would be because I wasn't looking into my house. It was my neighbor's house. I just didn't think that, sometimes when they build houses next to each other, you have the same walls, the same decor. That was probably more scary for them than me, actually.